Dallas, Fort Worth, and surrounding Metroplex, get ready for the hottest new nighttime entertainment show. I've searched all over the Metroplex looking for the hottest undiscovered talent, and guess what? They weren't hard to find. Even better, I'm bringing them straight to you. It's called Kenn, Coxx, Catch a Rising Star. I've got singers, dancers, comedians, poets, bands, you name it, I got it. And you don't even have to leave your couch. And it's not the type of show where you boo people off stage or you vote people off and send them home brokenhearted. It's just hard-working entertainers working hard to entertain you. It's called Kenn, Coxx, Catch a Rising Star. Right here. Watch for it.
What's up, y'all? This is and you're watching Kenn, Coxx Now.
What's up? This is Howard Hewitt, and you're watching Kenn, Coxx Now. Check it out.
Hey, what up, you guys? This is Girl Biblical Fox, and you are watching Kenn, Coxx Now.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome once again to Kenn, Coxx Now. I have the distinct privilege of having in the guest studio today the one and only John B. John, welcome to the show.
How you doing, Kenn? Thanks for having me.
I got to tell you, I'm so excited about having you on the show.
Thank you.
My girlfriend, she always asks me who you're interviewing this week. Yeah. And when I told her I was interviewing you, man, she got so excited. She's been playing your music in the car, in the house. I mean, a lot of the songs that you've done I wasn't really aware of until she kept playing these songs. Good. I asked her, I said, you talk like you know this guy. And she said, in a way I do. She said, because you can listen to the lyrics that a person sing and tell what's in their heart. Now, you just said something that is a pet peeve with me. Not that I have anything against the young artist,
no,
but it's hard for a young artist to sing "I Love You" when I know you don't know nothing about paying bills. You don't know how to pay bills.
You know what? I would say this much.
When you are honest with a person, when you are honest with anyone, especially with someone who you're building a future with, the more honest you are, what you're basically saying is, I'm trusting you with my heart. I'm trusting you with my emotions and my feelings. And a lot of times, when people betray you, they turn on you, they crush you with the very thing you trusted them with.
Yes, sir.
You know, and now they tell me that a lot of time R&B music comes from our experiences. We know blues come from the hardship, but real R&B, man, they don't play it, they don't sing it like you guys do.
Thank you, man. Thank you.
And we really need that.
Hi, I'm Bernadette Stannis, Thelma from Good Times, and you are watching Kenn, Coxx Now.
In the studios with me, ladies and gentlemen, Christopher Williams. Welcome to the show, Christopher. Man, I tell you, this show started before we even started this show.
We had a show already.
It's a pleasure to have you on the show today.
Pleasure to be here.
You're in the city, you're in the Metroplex. What are you doing now?
Promoting my new single, Too Late, and obviously coming around and just seeing you guys. And just touching base with everybody again for Chapter 2, trying to get re-inundated into the professional ranks again.
Man.
And I'm just excited, man. You know, it is Chapter 2 for me. It's like starting over, but it's fun. It's fun. It's just building my own intellectual properties musically and creatively. So, like I said, man, I'm just humbled and thankful that without the big machine behind me, that Tom joined in wonderful shows like yourself. Still want to cover the old man.
Oh, man, you said so much. It's so much there in what you said. First of all, you said the name of the new single is?
Too Late.
Too Late.
Yeah.
And why do you call it Too Late?
It was a song really about love, but it kind of transcended everything. It's like, you have faith and you believe in yourself and you get up and put your muscles to it every day.
Yeah.
It's never too late.
Yeah.
That door can still open, and that thirst and hunger for those things, whether it's love, career, restoration, family, whatever, it can still be available to you.
Yeah. Now I feel the spiritual side of you coming out already, because it is never too late. You know, I read a book once by Florence Scovel Shinn, and in the book she was talking about how there is no time wasted. And so everything that we've experienced in our past has simply prepared us for where we are today.
No doubt, no doubt. You're getting me going now. Don't do that now. You're going to make me reach back into Samuel. Come on now. Because, it reminds me, when David slayed the giant, the one thing people don't realize is that he went before the king. And you remember the king, Saul gave him all the weapons.
Yeah, all his armor.
And David put it on, and he was uncomfortable because, again, all that time being a shepherd wasn't wasted. That smooth stone and that slingshot was all he needed, and he had already been prepared for that time. He just didn't know it. But that touched me.
because David is one of my favorite characters in the book.
Oh, David's the man.
Because God was grooming David as a child to be when he was a shepherd, because he knew he was going to rule over people. But when he was 16 years old when he slayed Goliath.
Right.
16 years old.
And again, when they went looking, they weren't looking for David, because they told his father, Samuel was like, no, none of these 7 are it.
Look at you, boy. Look at you, boy. You talking my language now.
He said, no.
Now, we were talking about King David being 16 when he slayed Goliath. What were you doing when you were 16?
I was trying to slay Goliath. I was looking for a record deal. I am a spiritual man. I'm not a perfect man. But I always, from day one of my life, Jesus Christ will always be Lord and Savior over my life, whether I'm right, wrong, or indifferent. Because, as you said, he is the Redeemer.
That's exactly
and
right.
you can get that time back in him all the time.
Now, you say you're not a perfect man. My girlfriend thinks you are.
So trust me, baby, that dude is off. He's off. He's way off, honey. He's way off.
None of us are perfect.
No.
And that's the beautiful thing about Christ. There was only one perfect man.
That's right.
And that was Christ. I know you as an R&B singer. I know you from back in the day. I was in the club. I danced to your music. My favorite drink was orange Alizé. I would drink orange. Excuse me, we're gonna beat that. But I danced to your music, and you spoke a moment ago about becoming a mature man, and I guess we all sow our wild oats when we're young. And God doesn't put a heavy burden on us when we are immature. He waits until we are mature.
I'm Michael Caldwell. And I'm Michael Cooper of Confunction. And you're watching King Coxx Now.
Ladies and gentlemen, and welcome once again to King Coxx Now. I'm excited about my guest on the show today because he brought back so many memories for me. Ladies and gentlemen, the one and only Michael Cooper. Hey, Mike, welcome to the show. Man.
Thank you, sir. Thank you for having me.
It's so good to have you on the show. I had the privilege of working with you a few years ago in Oakland, California. I was on tour with Cameo, Larry Blackman, and actually Larry Blackman took me on tour with him and started my career.
Great.
And we performed with you guys one night, and I'm standing in the back of the room, and I'm listening to you guys, and I'm like, these are the guys that I hear on the radio. These are the guys that I grew up with, and I felt like I was going to be successful because the scriptures tell us that your gift will make room for you and bring you before great men.
Absolutely.
And I believe you are a great person. And
Thank you, sir. Thank you so much. I appreciate that. I love you for that.
We'll see you next time on King Coxx Now. Thanks for being on the show.
Thank you, sir.
I'm Michael Caldwell.
And I'm Larry Dotson of the Barcades, and you're watching Kenn Coxx Now.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome once again to Kenn Coxx Now. I'm excited about my guest in the studio. Every week I say I'm excited about my guests in the studio because I'm excited about my guests in the studio. And today, ladies and gentlemen, I have with me the one and only Larry Dotson. Larry,
how are you?
Welcome
Ken?
to the show.
Thank you.
I got to tell you, my dad, I used to get a whooping a lot because of one song that you guys produced.
Mm-hmm.
She talks to me.
With her body.
With her body.
Well, all right then.
Boy, I can't tell you how many whoopings I got because I got the album cover.
Oh, yeah, that was a provocative.
Well, it's a pleasure to have you on my show.
I'll be back in there and do some more rehearsing.
Ladies and gentlemen, you've been watching Kenn Coxx Now. Join me next time and see you then. God bless you. Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome once again to Kenn Coxx Now. I'm excited about our guest that we have on the show today. My manager called me and he said, I can set you up an interview with Frankie Beverly and Maze. I can set you up an interview with Earth, Wind, and Fire.
Oh, awesome.
Or Natural Chain.
And you chose Natural Chain.
I chose Earth, Wind, and Fire.
Maze and Earth, Wind, and Fire wasn't available.
I think that was about to be fault, right?
Yeah.
Ladies and gentlemen, Natural Chain in the house. Welcome to the show, fellas.
Good to have you. Thanks for having us, man.
Distinct privilege of introducing to you guys tonight Natural Chain. I always like to show off my jewelry.
Oh, right on, man.
Nice.
Rolex, man.
Right.
It's all
Took
right,
me
man.
6 months to get this out the pawn shop.
Hey, we're Natural Chain.
And you're watching Kenn Coxx Now.
Ladies and gentlemen, I don't even know how to say this. I can't tell you how excited I am to have Bernadette Stannis on my show today. Welcome to the show, Bernadette.
Thank you. My hands are cold. My heart is warm.
There you go. You have so many subjects, so many topics in here that I know you guys would like to hear. But there's one particular subject that I heard, and I'd like if you can expound on it. It is the subject that says, my boyfriend competes with me. Or I know a lot of times when you write a book, half the time you forget about what chapter and all. But my boyfriend competes with me. What is that about?
Well, it was about this lady who was advancing on her job, and her boyfriend was really kind of, happy, but not really, kind of jealous.
Ladies and gentlemen, it is a privilege and an honor to have with me today Miss Bernadette Stannis. Thank you for being on the show.
Thank you.
All right. I'm Kenn Coxx, and we'll see you next time. Don't turn it off yet, Mike. Okay, turn it off.
Dallas, Fort Worth, and surrounding Metroplex, get ready for the hottest new nighttime entertainment show. I've searched all over the Metroplex looking for the hottest undiscovered talent, and guess what? They weren't hard to find. Even better, I'm bringing them straight to you. It's called Kenn Coxx, Catch a Rising Star. I've got singers, dancers, comedians, poets, bands, you name it, I got it. And you don't even have to leave your couch. And it's not the type of show where you boo people off stage or you vote people off and send them home brokenhearted. It's just hard-working entertainers working hard to entertain you. It's called Kenn Coxx, Catch a Rising Star, right here